How to set up point of sale in StoreConnect. Alright, so I'm in Salesforce, I'm in the StoreConnect app, and right now I'm looking at my store record, which can be found in StoreConnect navigation, configuration, stores, all stores list view, and then select your store. Now I'm going to add point of sale to my store website. Point of sale comes standard as part of StoreConnect. So to do this, I want to look at the key relationships tab here. I want to scroll down, and here where it says store outlets, I'm first going to create a new store outlet, which would basically be the physical location for this point of sale. So I'll click new, I'll give it a name, make sure that it is connected to my store, then create a register code, which is used when logging in. Next, you need to create an anonymous checkout contact. This is basically a default customer record which is used for customers who use the point of sale and do not wish to supply their personal details. So basically, if we create this anonymous contact, then at least we have a place to keep all the records of the orders through this point of sale. So I'll open this list and then go new contact and create a new one. I'll just simply give them a last name, and then I need to create an account for this contact as well. So I'll open this and create a new account. In this account, I'll simply give a name such as that. Then click save. Save again, and good, I've now got that. I can then select what is called a quick list product category for this point of sale terminal. This is basically a list of default items which come up on the point of sale when it's first launched, and would allow the staff member using it to quickly find popular items or difficult to find items. So to do this, I'm going to create a new product category just for this purpose. So I'll give it a name, which is simply quick list in this case. Then I'll open up taxonomy here and select my store's taxonomy. A taxonomy is basically a classification which contains all the product categories for this store. So I'll save that. Okay, very good. Now before I end here, I just need to add some products to this quick list product category so that something will come up. So I'll just quickly go back to my store record. I'll select my taxonomy. Here we can see all the categories within the taxonomy. I'll go view all. Find my quick list I just created. Open this. And then here in the related tab, simply under products belonging to this category, I can click new, and I can just select several products that I want included in this category. I can give them a position in the list, make sure it's active, then I'll click save and new, and just create a few more. Okay, good, that's all done. So I'll return to my new outlet creation page here, and I'll now save this. Very good, so that's the outlet now created. The next part is to create a user who can use this outlet for the point of sale. So here under outlet users, I'll click new, make sure my outlet is selected, and then select a Salesforce user who can use this. And any Salesforce user account is able to use StoreConnect's point of sale. Any Salesforce license will work, and even free user licenses can be used for those cashiers who don't have access to Salesforce. And then under outlet user type, you can select basically a permissions level for this user. So I can just go new outlet user type, give it a name, and here you can set the maximum discount percentage which this user type is allowed to offer through the point of sale system. So in this case, I'll put 15%. Then click save, ensure this is active, and save again. Very good. So now I have my store outlet with a user assigned to it. One more thing I need to do now is set a PIN number for use by this user when accessing the point of sale system. So to do this, I'll just click on their user, and here I'm on the profile page, and there's a missing field which I need to add to my page layout, which will allow me to set a PIN for this user to log in with. So to add this field, I'm going to click on the cog wheel in the top right corner, click Edit Object, then click User Profile Page Layouts, select this profile layout, and from the list up here, find the PIN field, click and drag it onto the page layout. Then click Save. Okay, good. Now I'll refresh this page, and now I have the PIN field available to me. So now I'll edit this and simply set the PIN that I want. Click Save. Wonderful, that's now done. All right, now what I need to do is create an outlet register. I have here outlet registers. I'm going to create a new one. Simply give it a name. Make sure it's assigned to this outlet. Make sure it's active, and leave connected not checked. Click Save. Now I'm going to go back to my store record, and on the tabs here, if I click More, I'm going to open Point of Sale, And here I can now set the cash rounding rules for this point of sale. Here I can set the cash rounding unit. So this would be determined by the currency that is used. So for instance, in Australia, the smallest denomination of currency is a 5-cent piece. So here I would set 5 cents. Next, here you can set one of 4 cash rounding rules to help the system decide how it will round cash to this nearest 5 cents. Always up means that regardless of the number, it will always round up to the next 5 cents. So even if the price was $10.01, it would still round it up to $10.05. Always down means that it will always round down to the nearest 5 cents. So even if it was $10.04, it would still round down to $10. Now nearest up and nearest down both mean that it will round the price up or down to the nearest 5 cents, depending on which is closer. But if there was a situation where the price was exactly halfway, such as hypothetically if the price was 2.5 cents, then nearest down and nearest up would act as a tiebreaker and round it either up or down as you choose here. Once done, save this. Excellent. The last thing I want to do here is basically create a path or a URL for this point of sale to be accessed on my store website. So to do that, I have the store variable section here. I'm going to create a new store variable. I'll just call it the POS path. And the key I will set as POS underscore path. And the value I'll give it, which is the URL slug, will be POS. Save this. So now I just simply go to my store's URL and then append to the end of it /POS. I'll then be brought to the login page of the point of sale system, where I can then enter my Salesforce username, the register code I set, and finally my PIN code which I set. I'll then click Connect Register, select the register, then click Confirm Connection. This will now link the device I'm using to the point of sale system as that register from now on, unless I then choose to disconnect it later on. I can then click Start a Shift. Select me as a user, then enter my PIN again, set an opening float, and click Start Shift. And here you can see my quick list automatically comes up as the first items available. And that's how to set up point of sale for your StoreConnect store.